My name is Nikki Mixon, and I work for the city as well for about 20 years now. And I'm also a chief shop steward for Local 261, and I also chair their city committee that we have with all public employees. And the reason why I bring that up is because it's important for us as people of color to have a voice in our bargaining unit, whatever that may be. Because with a lot of these issues, our bargaining unit is the only ones that can demand certain things from the city. And we need to understand what those things are, and we need to use those tools to make sure that our voice is heard and our demands are met and that our issues are dealt with.
I'm Roger Marenco, Transport Workers Union Local 258 Union President. Transport Workers Union Local 258 is always in support of the black and brown movements. That's the reason why we are out here today, to shine light and to shed the reality in terms of what is really happening at City Hall, DHR, EEO, etc. So that's the reason why we, TWU Local 258, are out here in support of the black and brown movements.
And apparently managers here have been forging documents, destroyed complaints at EEO. What should happen? It seems like that's really a criminal, actually.
What should happen is the same thing that happens to transit operators. They should be brought up on disciplinary charges for these illegal activities. You have operators who are being brought up on charges for wearing the wrong headband, whatever the hell that means. You have operators who are being suspended for being rear-ended in their buses while their buses are stopped with their doors open picking up passengers. But you have managers and supervisors forging signatures, wasting millions of dollars, taxpayer dollars, and nothing happens to them other than an early retirement with a nice settlement package. That's bullshit.
You think the mayor, London Breed, is aware of these things? I mean, there were hearings last year. Many workers testified, blatant discrimination, racist attacks.
If the mayor is not informed about this, she is now, and I think it's time for City Hall to take action, and I'm confident that City Hall will do the right thing.
And the pandemic, how has it affected your members? Do you think frontline workers, Black, Latino workers, have been basically put in a difficult situation because of the pandemic?
Absolutely. Our frontline employees, our 9163 transit operators, are doing everything that they can to continue to provide frontline service, essential service to the city and county of San Francisco, while at the same time risking their health, their safety, their lives, putting their families' lives in danger and jeopardy. And it's extremely difficult, tough, but our operators are still out there in the front lines providing this service. Yes, it's extremely difficult, but our members are still out there.
My name is Brenda Barrows. I'm the chapter president of SEIU 1021 out at San Francisco General Hospital. And I'm here supporting black workers.
And SEIU 1021 has large numbers of black workers. General Hospital, many departments, where are they today? Do they know about this rally today?
Well, you know, this whole issue is very difficult. People are afraid of retaliation, and so everyone is not comfortable speaking up.
But there were hearings last year, 2-day hearings, workers.
Yeah, there was a hearing last year, and we had I think it was 300 people that came out and spoke.
And are you shocked by the fact that a manager at EO was destroying, forging documents?
On advice of my attorney, I can't say nothing about that, but I will say there are things in city government that definitely need to be fixed.
And should help people be held accountable. It seems like a lot of these people, former manager of the Department of Public Health, Barbara Garcia, retired, no prosecution. I mean, what's going on?
Well, I mean, you know, everybody knows the history of San Francisco. Everybody knows that for years, some managers have gotten away with things that they should not have, that regular employees would not have gotten away with. Everybody knows that. So hopefully that's why the Black Employee Alliance is in existence, so that we can give the workers a voice. And it's not about us speaking for them, giving them the courage to start speaking up for themselves.
Jemias Fisher of Local 200, TWU Local 200, SFMTA Supervisors Union. And for too long we've seen disparities within the SFMTA and the city in general when it comes to inequality, be it promotions, be it pay structure, disciplinary action, and several other areas. So to see that somebody is actually putting something together to stand up and speak for it, we had to come out and support. We had a few other members of Local 200 Executive Board who were here as well. Mr. King acknowledged our recording secretary, who plays a very active role in the Black Employee Alliance, Sienna Dunn. And, we thought it very important that we come and show our members, not only of African American descent, though that this was here for today, but all of our members who experience that inequality.
And you're local as part of the San Francisco Labor Council. What should the union movement do here in San Francisco about the systemic racism?
Excuse me?
What should the union movement do about the systemic racism?
Well,
you're part of the San Francisco.
We've been working very closely with Dante King and others to put in different things in place so that we can bring about some form of legislation that can assist our employees in some form of equality. A lot of things, we don't want to speak until they're actually ready because, unfortunately things unfold or things may be brought to the table beforehand. So we'd like to see a lot of different things done. And we're actively working with other locals like 258 and other laborers in our communities.